Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is season finale.
Yep. This is the end of season 6.
Yeah, it's season 6. We're only doing 6 episodes, and we'll have a live next week. Do we do it at 6 or do we do it at 8?
Let's do it at 8.
We can't do it at 6
6.
because that would be 666, and I ain't about that life.
Yeah, you'll be busy telling Tower, shower time.
Oh yeah, because he showers at 6.
Yeah. But it's been a good run. Which was your favorite episode?
Naming.
Why? I was about to say that also.
Because of the feedback and how conflicted the people are. It ends with us as well. Was really good.
Okay.
Just trying to look at some of the things that, but also third parties was also good. I feel like this has
the
been
third parties one got good interaction on TikTok.
Yeah.
Na kuna mtu alisema this podcast need to die. I need to get that. Where's my phone? I need to get
I've got it. I see such comments. Kuna ingine nakonga defund podcast.
Yeah.
Like, it's whatever, man. There was
Should
that.
we read TikTok comments?
Yeah, read them today, actually.
Yeah. Okay. So there was that one. Wow, but is my heart strong enough? This one went like 813 shares. Why are you guys sharing this?
Just read it. What is the video about?
Third parties. Mm-hmm. So why do we always assume? So there's a lot of, let me start with the positive. I'm guilty of always starting with the negative. But so much positive compliment. Somebody saying, for giving husband's number to random people or cops, I think you've given us an idea. Perfect.
Yeah, you do that.
There's nothing more attractive than having a woman who keeps such boundaries.
Oh, there is nothing more attractive than that.
Yeah. Nanunua Pi coins at the best.
You're on a market, huh?
Okay. Oh, okay. This is super underrated, but an unavailable lady is a high-value woman, period. Any man with such a lady, every day you wake up, thank God twice.
Every day.
Every day.
Twice a day.
Why do we always assume men don't know what's going on in these situations? He's clearly not unwise, but suddenly in this situation, he turns into a naive little lamb. Okay. Oh, then this one comes here and says, I need podcast to die. She gave him a 6, and then there is their podcast. She said somehow wanted him more than he wanted her. I don't know. But yeah, some of these things, keep them for therapy. I love Kate is like, hey. Kate went there with a joy face. It's like, hey. But yeah, so much love.
Issues and, just continue. I love them.
Imeisha. Okay, there was a lot of positive. So there was this one about we were talking. It was still the naming episode, and when we were talking about how I need you, you need Jesus, you only have Jesus. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
So there's a lot of Ben has Jesus got me. Oh wow, this is the realest conversation I have had. Men also go through post-delivery and have no one to vent to, and the emotional roller coaster.
Facts.
I'm praying for my relationship to come to this stage. And then there is somebody who said, whoa, yeah, who is Tower? Okay. And then Tower is TOWER. You want to tell them who Tower is?
Yeah, times. But that one for...
Tower is our son.
That one for...
And it's TAWA.
That one for men are so wise, and then all of a sudden they are naive. They become
a little lamb. Hey, good one. Anyway, if you don't know, we do post on TikTok, so please follow us on there and also on Instagram. Thank you so much to all our TikTok fans for the love, for the defund podcasts. At least this is season finale now.
Yeah.
You have nothing.
We are not defunding them.
Yeah.
You'll just have to get another platform. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But it's this has been my favorite season so far.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Me too. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So shall we get into it?
Yeah. Today's conversation is life updates.
Life lately. Do you do life lately posts on Instagram?
I would love to. I can do for November.
What are life lately posts?
Oh, so like what you've been up to of late.
Okay, yeah.
Sindio?
You know, like with you, have to be careful. Like you know exactly what we're talking about.
I like the post that you do. My current favorites this November.
Oh, I did those in like 2022 when we were still living in Rocker. Remember when that person was saying at titulation?
Oh, there was one time somebody recommended that they should have 100 on Real Housewives or something.
Yeah.
And somebody on Twitter was like, sasa Wanjiru wako na pesa gani na anaishi hapa Roaka?
That was funny.
You know, when you read it when you're in Roaka, it slaps inauma ikipuliza, you know?
All right. Let's go. What is the one thing what is the one way that you're changing right now that you feel your partner is struggling to adjust with, and vice versa?
What's a way that I feel like I'm changing and you're struggling? Oof. I don't know. Maybe you tell me. What are you changing?
I don't know, maybe not changing, but maybe experiencing. And I don't know if I think you're struggling to understand it. I think it's just the weight of how.
You're being politically correct, but just continue.
What do you mean?
Like, I feel like you should just, maybe I'm struggling.
Yeah, maybe you are. I don't know. See, you'll tell me now. Once I tell you. Is like, I think motherhood imenichenga.
Oh, really? Oh, no. You are acing it.
Inanichenga.
That boy is almost 7 kgs now.
Stop it.
He's so heavy because of how he's eating.
Yeah. Inanichenga kidogo.
Oh, wow.
You see, even eating, so you know the crisis I'm in right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a way you're changing?
No, it's something I'm experiencing. That's why I said I'm not sure about changing, but maybe I'm experiencing that I think you're struggling to understand. So you see, when I tell you now it's hard on me, you're like, how?
But they genuinely, I always struggle to understand that. What's a way that I'm changing? That I feel like you're. Let me read this question for myself. What's one way that you're changing right now that you feel your partner is struggling to adjust with, and vice versa? You know, I'm not very introspective, but I can't really point out what's an area I feel like I'm changing and you're struggling.
Or maybe something you're experiencing?
I just feel like I'm also in my get fit era and my partner is struggling to understand. What?
Do you want to expound?
I don't know. I just feel like maybe it's not a thing you like or something.
What do you mean get fit era? Like you're obsessing? Or is it because of the pan?
It's because of a lot of things, not just the pan. It's just a lot of
like
things.
What? No, Ben just came home one day and said, "I want us to stop using all stainless steel pots."
No,
and I want us to use. I want us to stop using non-stick pots. Don't cook my food with non-stick pots.
I stopped saying it like I'm crazy.
I don't want it anymore. And then I was like, okay, I think it's a bit too rash. Let's warm up to it.
No, you're making it look like I'm crazy.
Sorry.
Do you think I'm crazy, like legit, before God?
No.
I'm not.
No.
Then why do we still have those things? Okay.
Is it because of that?
Part of the reason.
Okay, you sent me a screenshot of something you got off the internet.
Sent you a write-up.
And then you told me, let's throw away these pots.
I always send you so many write-ups about these things. You don't want to hear me. You make me look like I'm crazy.
You're not.
That's not what I feel. I feel like I'm crazified in that house.
Okay.
And it's just that it's in that, for example, in such small things. Like even sometimes I'm the one who has to put a gun to your head when we are at the doctors for you to go to the doctors, and like I like your level of freestyleness, you know.
Is it the pap smear thing?
You want to tell that?
The fact that I wanted to postpone it?
There was that. I mean,
okay.
You need to be checked.
To just 1 week? Okay.
You were not going to do it the other week.
I was.
You would, yeah.
I was.
You only go to see the doctor when it's like absolutely necessary.
Okay, so that affected you?
It did not affect me.
Okay, that made you feel like
no.
I don't take it with uzito.
No. It's the era I'm in, and I feel like my partner is struggling to adjust.
Okay.
You understand now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So about the pots.
I think we finished that one for pots.
Okay. Okay, I'll try and understand you better. I mean, the chicken breast. Now you have chicken breast for breakfast.
You don't have to tell them.
See, I mean, they get fit era.
Okay, yeah, maybe. But that's an area I feel like you're struggling to understand.
Okay, fine.
Okay?
Yeah.
And it's funny sometimes it's not funny.
Are you understanding yourself in this era?
I've always understood myself. I told you I'm very introspective.
Okay,
Yeah.
go next.
Coaching, a lot of coaching. I was today years old when I learned the most recent thing you learned about yourself.
I think I learned this from watching our son, and I realized I might be the one behind it. And I told you about it. I tend to give up very easily. If something is hard,
Really?
when something is hard, I keep saying like, let's move on to the next. Even in this situation, this car story, I'm just like, I'm not here to suffer, to struggle. Let's move on to the next thing.
No, they don't know the car story, but now.
Yeah. No, because you were struggling to understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something I learned about
So
myself.
when I see him during tummy time, he's not able to push through. It's like, well, maybe I'm the one who passed down those genes to
Actually,
him.
he does push through a lot of times. You're the
Okay.
one who comes through to say it's too hard for him.
That's what I'm
Let's
saying.
stop it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I tend to give up when things get a little bit rough. Yeah.
The rougher you get or whatever
Yeah. I think that's been brought to the surface more. So that's one thing I've learned about myself.
during this season.
Yeah. I don't like it.
You don't like hardship. You're a baby girl.
But I also don't like that tabia ya ku give up easily. Sometimes you have to push through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just today you told me that you feel like I focus a lot on work.
Mm.
I didn't know that. I actually felt like I've been la vida loca during this season. Are you a workaholic?
I wouldn't say workaholic. I think there was a time, no, I don't know how deep we can get.
It's season finale.
No, there's a time you told me like you're feeling insecure that you're not working.
Because we were too much at home.
Yeah. So now I've seen like now you've gone the other extreme.
I'm working too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, sasa hiyo nilijua leo. In fact, me, I've been thinking I'm a bit too freestyle.
Yeah. I would want you to spend more time with tea.
What's the most recent thing you learned about your partner?
About how important getting fit is for you. You're in your get fit era. So even those pots, those non-stick pots, gotta go.
No, it's the non-stick pan.
No, you even told me the pots, uliambia food yako is going to pick on hizo pots. So now I have to get new pots.
What do you think about that? What do you think? Do you think scientists are crazy?
No.
What do you think about? You have no comment, or
I have no
you will go with
comment.
life?
Yeah, I
will go
have
with
no
life?
comment. So that's one thing I'm learning about you.
Okay.
Yeah.
About you, fam, you're very motherly and borderline obsessive with your child. Why? Yeah. I see how you behave. You get. I feel like sometimes you even hug him a bit too much.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean I hug him?
You like holding him too much and just being with him all the time. And it's not a bad thing. It's cute. It's just that before that you had given me a bit more of a, I'll plan my life like this. My baby will be sleeping at this time. I'll give my baby time to just be sleeping by themselves as I go do work. Nowadays, you're borderline crazy about the boy, and it's cute actually. So that's something that I've learned about you recently. And every time we introduce something that will cause pain to him, you always you're the weakling. You remember when he was born, we were supposed to circumcise him. You felt so bad. We had to postpone it. We said, you know what? Let's do it at 3 months. 3 months are approaching. The goalpost has been changed.
Let him just get circumcised at 13. You know you're a traditionalist, isn't you? You're deep in the tradition. And our Kikuyu tradition, isn't you? Boys are circumcised at?
Is it really 13?
13, yeah. It's teenage from boy to man.
Nowadays, but kitambo, it used to be when they were born a few days after.
See now Kikuyu tradition. That's as you know. And you know us. Me and you, this family.
So there's that. Every time like I introduce something that, you see, even when you find me doing tummy time with tea, Because it starts well. Of course, at some point now he starts to get frustrated. You're like, stop doing that to him. Like, we tuna exercise. Yeah, so that's something I've learned about you. What's the most recent thing you learned about in general?
In general, see, like Trump won the election.
Is that something that you learned?
Yeah, I've been following how he actually won.
Okay. Were you okay? You can't talk about that. But say even.
But nafagia kwangu, nafagia kwetu mimi.
Well, like you're focusing on local politics. I was 2 years old when I learned what have I learned in the past few days?
I'm sure you've learned Prison. Oh, you've been watching Prison Break. Hata unanga time ya Caspian Report anymore.
Actually, I learned about wheel alignment the other day and why actually people do it. It's pretty interesting.
Let's go next. Okay. What music is your partner currently listening to? His song?
Hallelujah.
What series or movies are they watching? Prison Break? Well, I'm curious. Okay, what music am I listening to?
Currently? That song for please, please, please.
Don't prove I'm
That
right.
song.
And you like it.
It's like a Beverly Hills. It's a weird song.
What series am I watching?
That Black series by
Tyler Perry.
Perry.
Yeah.
Black in Love or something.
Beauty in Black. Beauty.
You don't like it?
That's just...
I thought
Tyler
you
Perry
liked
is
it.
an acquired taste.
thought
Why
you
do you
liked it.
think these are so appealing in this season?
Oh, my wife is just bored and out of series, and that's the one. She's
No, but I found a new series.
Which
I'm
one?
gonna watch it.
Which one are you
If
watching?
you'll allow me to watch on the TV.
You just continue watching on your phone just as you always used to. Kona huko nyuma na mtoto msumbue mzee.
I think you're listening to your song because it's your song.
What am I also listening to currently?
Reggae.
No, actually, I haven't been listening to reggae for a while.
Oh, I know why.
Why?
Soon it's gonna change.
Why though?
I'll tell you. Because
Life-
una Bluetooth kwa gari.
Yeah, the car we have is you know the way you listen to these stations that end at 90.3. So it's it's between 87.7, 88.5, 89.5. Go Tiana.
Umeteseka.
So yeah, those are the things that I'm currently listening to. If you woke up and did not know how old you are, how old would you think you'd be?
I'm an old soul, I think.
If you just woke up and forgot everything, like on the Prison Break, there's an episode where they operate Schofield's brain and he has to forget some things. So like, if you woke up and you don't know how old you are, how old do you think
No,
you are?
I think we should guess for each other. You say how old I think you are, and then how old you think I am.
I'd say 20,
Oh, in my 20s.
28 there.
That's not too far from my age right now.
I'd see 3 years being quite a lot.
Okay.
How old would you think I am?
Hey.
And be honest.
I think you'd be a 40-year-old, but with a trying to be a Gen Z. Because like today you were trying to do that Kikuyu TikTok dance.
Oh, you noticed?
Yeah.
That was good for tower.
It backfired badly. It's like, what's this that's happening? This poor boy, his eyes will never see and
You
see.
can't do the full move. He won't understand. So you just do something basic. 40-year-old now, Gen Z body. That's personal.
Trying to be. Yeah. This one's a light nicely. What is one fight between you wish you would never have to fight again, but know that it will come back again somehow?
I think at first we were still struggling to adjust to our timings, especially on the waking up.
You think it will come back again?
I can't speak about it, to be honest, but it's become better. But at that time, that fight was intense. everybody was just moody. I think I forgot to melala or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Who does more with the baby? I don't want that fight to come back, but I can see it creeping back
Or who
up.
does more with the baby? Wow. Do you ever get tempted to compare?
No.
Then why would that question ever even pop up?
Let's pray against it, Ben.
Oh, really?
You don't think?
No. Well, I never consider. Because you will definitely do more.
That's why you would never consider.
Why?
Because I do more.
It's just that I can't breastfeed him.
You think that all he needs is breast milk?
Like that's what.
But I can pump.
And I feed him, wash him, shower him every day.
Not every, because there's a day you told me that we go and wash him with
You go wash him with?
the nanny. Watch Prison Break. I said, this is how it will spiral. The answer is no. You come and do your job.
But I had washed him like 3 days consecutively. So I
and
thought
you
like,
and you make it 4, and you add 4, and you make it 7
I
days.
thought like maybe today is a break. You guys go have fun, bond. Nowadays he actually enjoys shower time. He loves it.
He loves it. All thanks to you. I think you did. You played a huge role.
Okay, in your experience, is happiness driven by internal or external factors? In theory, and a perfect. Okay, let's start with that. I think it's both.
I think it's both too. I want to say both. Why is it both for you? Give me a practical example of how it's internal and external.
So, like for example, there's something that I'm really waiting for, and once it comes, I will be happy. I will be in the best of moods. Like I don't think anybody can offend me during that season, no matter how hard you try. So of course there's that, but there's also the happiness that we are happy, we are a happy family, and all, and things are good. But yes, it's the same way I'd say. Let me speak for you. When your diaper bag came, do people know you have a designer diaper bag? Like,
It's just,
it's crazy.
no, it's about making wise decisions, cost per wear.
What is that?
It means I'll probably carry T's diaper bag for 3 years.
You should be on the next Financially Incorrect episode. You have very good tips for mothers. So
You're
so it's like I also see your mood whenever you get something new. And you see, it's so interesting, guys, that Wanjiru would get
my Zara shoes are arriving tomorrow.
Wanjiru would get a designer bag for diapers and a Coach bag, and she will go with it to the clinic. Like nobody will even see those things.
My shoes are coming tomorrow.
And I know your mood will be just, you'll be in a very good mood.
I'm going to text tonight to find out the exact time.
Yeah, so there's the internal, then there's the external. But of course it should be internal.
No, I think it can be both. You remember during postpartum, the way I was so sad, but something like a trip to Mango would just brighten me up.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Yeah.
In theory, a perfect world, happiness comes from within. In theory. But in real life, sometimes happiness comes from things.
And it's the truth and it's authentic. And even external in the sense that, now this will sound cliche, but even like to see Tower grow. Like,
bro, that's making me
that
very
is
happy.
making me so excited.
Nowadays, he can smile, he can laugh.
He recognizes people, like he knows this is mom, this is dad, this is auntie.
He's making sounds.
Yeah.
A lot. And every time we can talk like that for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Straight, just,
Yeah. It's really fun.
yeah. So this year, my happiness has come from?
Oh, my boy. My boy for real, and my Coach bag, but mostly my boy.
From my family. This year, my happiness has come from my family. Yeah.
Family is wide. All of us.
Yeah, all of them. My grandmother, my grandfathers. No, mostly from you and Tower. And this thing that I'm about to get. I don't know if by this time this episode goes up.
Don't talk about it. It's sensitive in my soul.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. 2024 has been the year of birthing.
Uh, 2024 has been the year of new beginnings. New beginnings as a dad. New beginnings. That's
Very
when
cool.
Started the album. New beginnings in terms of even Joyride, new beginnings. Even
We
if
moved house in February.
yes, moved our house, moved neighborhoods, new beginnings in terms of a new show. We've had so many new beginnings this year.
Yeah, let's take stock. Kwanza, this is the final episode. Okay, what's been your high? Because we did this last year.
We moved out in March.
No, actually in Feb, hun.
Feb. Moved to a new neighborhood.
Yeah.
At first we were like, how are we gonna manage this? It's the season where we would pay in quarterly. We started a new show.
Yes.
That show was kind of expensive. I remember we took a loan.
Kinda.
Was expensive. We took a loan.
We did the campus tour with Sarah V. That was really fun.
Very beautiful.
What else did we do? We, of course, had our baby. We got pregnant. We carried it to term. Last year, we were crying.
Last year, time like this. In fact, when we ended the episode,
that's what I'm saying.
We ended it in tears.
Now we're ending it with joy.
Man.
Yeah.
Like God restores.
Yeah.
God restores.
We had our beautiful baby boy. It was the most surreal experience. And it was the smoothest of experiences. As smooth as birthing can get. Like I remember the day before we gave birth. I gave birth. We were just having dinner.
Umenitoa paraka.
Remember vile mkuja mkuni prank na dad?
Or that there is no room. I don't even know.
I was like, let's postpone this CS. We are going to.
There's a certain room that Wanjiro wanted, and when me and Dad we went to check it out, we found it was there, but it was slightly bigger than what we wanted. So we told each other, when you go back, let's tell her that there's no room completely. And when she was supposed to give birth the next day, and she started throwing tantrums. I don't know the way, like when pregnant women throw tantrums. Amwezi bishana.
It's the fact that it was Dad's suggestion, wasn't it? Dad.
I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah.
So there was that. This year, where am I forgetting things?
I think in my list of things, and I say this all the time to Ben, in my list of things I'm grateful for these days, we found the best nanny for baby T. Like that lady loves T, is so gentle, so patient, more patient than I am with T. Like she's so calm, very kind, very gentle. And that's on my list of things to thank God for this year.
Yeah. I think a nanny is a big deal, man.
I can't tell you that I can be here shooting and I know my son is safe and sound and well taken care of. That's a blessing. And taken care of the same way mom would take care of. That's a blessing.
Yeah, it's big. I never knew that. I thought like something you can get quick. What other new beginnings? This year also we decided to go back to the beginning of Joyride.
Yeah,
just go back to the foundations.
You know what else happened this year? We moved studios.
We moved studios to this studio actually.
Yeah.
It's a big studio, nice place.
What have been our lows?
This year? I don't know. This year also we did campus tours outside Nairobi.
Yeah.
Well, you were very heavily pregnant.
Yeah.
You know?
How was that for your anxiety?
It was not so smooth. I never slept the whole journey. I was like, ukiovertake tena hivyo ndugu. Ndugu. Wachana na matatu.
So you're two men mekaa hivi cruising.
Say uko hivi. So how far away?
So yeah, I think what have been our lows other than the usual challenges? I think one that I can say for me, I think for the investment that we put into Love on the Joyride, I'd expected like a bigger kind of reception. And when it didn't turn out that way, you remember we took some time to
adjust.
Yeah, to adjust and recalibrate and say, okay, it's not a failure, it's a lesson, but what's the lesson in here? So I think for that kind of investment, I expected
more
a Netflix deal, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But God's timing is best, and I know it's going to come.
Yeah.
Love on the Joyride, I know this is not the end.
Yeah, so there was that. What else was our low? Nothing. I can't remember much.
I think just no, like.
But maybe also it's because this year I was just focusing on just safe delivery of that child. Because even this year I've only dropped one song.
Would you say that's a low? You'd have wanted to
I'd
do.
have wanted to do more, but my mind was not there. Like me by this kuna jali juu ya kitu ingine.
But that's true. This year we just wanted our son to come here safe and sound.
On anything. I could care less about anything else. So there was that.
Yeah.
And I guess it's just God's timing and the way God wanted things to turn out.
Yeah.
I'm happy though. God has been so good.
Another high is LG.
We became brand ambassadors for LG. Yeah, that's very beautiful.
Yeah, that's very fun.
What else?
It's so beautiful how if you contrast last year and this year. Last year we were
in the pits, man.
Yeah. It was really dark.
Hey, last year we were in the pits.
Yeah. I was just looking forward to going on holiday actually.
I remember.
Now I have Christmas outfits for my son.
Are we going to take pictures? Christmas pictures?
Everyone takes pictures with Tao except Lisa.
Yeah, by the way, you do have a lot of pictures with Tao.
I don't even have one because I'm the one who takes pictures of everyone.
Okay. I'll commit myself to be taking pictures with Tao.
Also, I think maybe a high for me would be Mzito introduce us to the best motora in this.
Oh, yeah.
I've just thought about it and I wanted.
She's called Phyllis.
Yeah.
Best motora, Jamhuri.
I urge you guys, tell us in the comment section what has been your high and your low for the year.
2024.
And I hope you take this as an encouragement. Last year we were weeping. This year we are.
Last year was down.
This year we're smiling and we're happy. What do you feel is most taken for granted by your partner about you or your role? You know, I thought about this the other day, and I can't remember the last time you told me, like, I'm a great mom.
What?
Yeah. I keep telling you that I think you're a great dad to T. I know you think it. I know you feel it. I know you see it. But I can't remember the last time you told me.
But I don't take it for granted. I think you're a great mom.
I won't know unless you tell me.
I think you're a great mom. Maybe I need to do. Me nasikianga tu you're a great dad nasema thanks.
Like, okay.
You're a great mom. Super. I mean, that boy is on another level. And that boy is too cute though. That boy.
You know, all parents say that about their kids. But selfies umemwona. See.
Huyu naye ni handsome boy. Huyu hakuna mambo mob. Huyu ni handsome boy. And I think you've done a really, really good job.
Thank you.
You wake up even on my shifts. I see that as a huge sacrifice. Because I never hear your shifts.
And I'm going to say this now. If you wake me up one more time, nikutole blanketi yake from his coat niekele somewhere else.
It's because
I'm going to scream. Nita scream.
Okay. So what's something I feel like you take for granted from me? I don't know, man. You're very observant. What do you take for granted from me? I think you take me for granted as your personal nutritionist and trainer.
It's mostly because I haven't seen you study for nutrition. So sidhani uko na hiyo knowledge.
You see what I'm talking about?
But anyway, we met Nutrition by Tanya yeah, we'll be coming.
Generally, I don't know what you take
Tanya.
for granted from me. Maybe like the way I keep driving you around all the time, and I don't know. I don't think
that could be something.
That you take that for granted, right? Because we get home and you're like, okay, maybe now you need to do this for the baby because I've been with the baby the whole time. I'm like, but I've been the one who's been driving you.
Fair enough.
What do you want me to do?
Fair enough.
Haisnishikia gear.
Fair enough. You had a lot to say.
Oh, yeah, I thought about it the other day. We've been thinking, eh?
Yeah. But anyway, it's been an amazing season 6. We're sorry that it was short, but
sweet.
Yeah, I think all of us really enjoyed it. It's been incredible to see your feedback. We don't know what season 7 holds, but we hope you'll stick around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have very big dreams for the Joyride podcast. We just pray that they will be actualized at the right time. And I don't know what the next season would look like, but I love the growth. I love the confidence as well.
Yeah.
I feel like nowadays we are not so shy during this.
The vulnerability.
Yeah. There were days when I hear we are doing a shoot and I'm like, oh my God. It's time for nerves. Nowadays I look forward to doing this.
You even feel bad that this is the end.
Yeah, I felt so bad. I was like, what? What do you mean we're only doing 6 episodes?
Yeah.
Yeah, but nonetheless, we've really appreciated your feedback. thank you to all the subscribers. We've grown in numbers. Thank you. I'm grateful. And yeah, see you in the next season. I think, do we do a live?
Yeah, we should next week at 8 p.m. please, when the baby's down and we are sure hatamka. But yeah, thank you. Merry Christmas and a happy 2025. We'll see you on the other side. I hope you have a very safe crossing over.
Yep.
And that we all make it to 2025.
God bless you guys.
Nashukuru pale nimetoka, kushukuru mimi sitachoka.